yeah. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome aboard. Hello, hello. Non-furry. Hello. Good to see everyone tonight. Actually got the notification this time. Nice, 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 nice. Good to see everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Hello back. Hello everyone. Still late. What, 30 seconds late? Dusty's here with me somewhere. She's probably waiting to jump up and attack my hand. Hello, hello. Welcome back, citizens of, Magville? Hope you are all doing fantastically well. That Monday hasn't beaten you too senseless. So after I had to end last night's stream a little bit earlier than intended, I went back and deleted a ton of old save files. Did everything I had to do as far as restarting and resetting, and we should not have that problem on tonight's stream. Knock on wood. What wood can I knock on? Oh, the dresser right here. Knock on wood. We got a notification this time. Hello! It's a fine Uncle Charlie's miracle. Hello! Mining bots transform and sweet... Transform and sweet roll out. This voice hurts my throat. I forgot what I opened up my inventory to do. Oh, right! I need to get a healing potion so I don't die. Almost lit a pillow on fire with your new flashlight because it's super powerful. Gee whiz! What kind of flashlight did you get? Hope all you Mangvillains are doing great. Mangvillians? General Kenobi, you want a boat? You didn't happen to get an emissar, did you? I have a couple of flashlights that could potentially light things on fire myself. I have an emissar D4V2 I bought years ago that has quad emitters. It puts out pretty much instantly just a crazy amount of heat. Oh, there's Dusty. She just jumped up in the chair with me. Dusty, say hello to all the nice people. I put the other lapel mic next to you if I didn't think you'd try to eat it. Don't say that, Inigo. You'll make me want to use the air rifle on them. Did start a fire today in a wood bucket that you thought was completely out. Whoops. Almost done with your current Morrowind playthrough. Hello, honey stripes. Hello, hello, hello. Milwaukee flashlight laser pointer combo. That's something to the tune of 3,000 lumens. Okay. My little emissar D4V2 can do 4,000 lumens, but only in a short burst. It gets hot so fast that it steps down automatically. But in that short time that it's blasting 4,000 lumens on its highest setting, it certainly could set something on fire. Next playthrough will be a Khajiit Barg rogue character, because you want to redo that character with some new mods. And if you have Inigo in tow, he will comment on how amazed he is that the Dragonborn is also a Khajiit. Hot and the air conditioner isn't working. Oh, in Florida we call that, well, hell. We Floridians are more scared of our air conditioners breaking than we are of death. Oh, Blaze might just be the coolest horse mod ever, or technically he's the hottest horse mod ever. On the bright setting, it can go for 2 hours. Gotta check the package. Hello, Fist. Hello, everyone. Good to see everyone tonight. Scammer update. We changed Mom's number, and her new phone just got here. Nice, nice, nice. Inigo will be amazed at being sent back 200 years to Morrowind. Oh, Morrowind. When someone tells me next playthrough, my mind always assumes, oh, Skyrim, Skyrim, okay. My bad. Why do we have a quest marker over here? Who's Kjar and why are we returning to him? Let's find out. He won't be messing with her again. There'll be others. They're like the rats in my backyard. They always come back. Only with rats, nobody says anything if I shoot them with an air rifle. Getting your Skyrim mod disk finally fixed up and he figures out how to do grass LODs, huh? Co-worker brought you beef stew earlier. It was delicious. Ooh. How does chaos go in? How are you? It's modded Skyrim. It's always chaos. In an entertaining way. Who's Kjar? Oh, Kjar, who even are you? Why am I being told to return to you? How's the sister chaos going? Oh yeah, I meant to ask that last night, Kaya, how things were going with your psycho sister. If you even want to talk about it, you don't have to if you don't want to. Who is Kjar and why are they in the river? Are they in the river? Or are they on one of the ships over here? Let us find out.
What do you want, officer?
I beg your pardon, that's Mr. Lizard. Mr. Godzilla, or GZ for short if you prefer.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now.
Oh, I must have accepted a quest from him a while ago and forgot, or unintentionally completed it. Your old crew member has been taken care of. He's dead as sugar honey iced tea.
Fine work. Here's your pay. Don't spend it all on me. Right. See you around.
Sorry, after you.
Inigo and Carjo just casually taking a dip in the freezing cold water. How very, very un-Carjo-like. Say a 22 long rifle revolver with snake shot. Ooh! Sister sent you something passive-aggressive, then female K9'd you out when you be with and itched you out when you didn't give her a reaction outside of alrighty then. She expected you to lash out in response, and you drove her crazy by not doing it. That's how you do it. Quite happy with how this playthrough is ending. Mastered 4 schools of magic, and can pull an army out to support you on command. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, once again, I don't have any clear objective in mind, Skyrim-wise, tonight. I kind of liked Kjar is a looping mission where he asks you to keep unaliving the same bandit every time you go back to him. Ah! He's slowly, meticulously trying to get rid of his entire old crew. I'm pretty sure Lucian just made an old MacDonald joke. Old MacDonald. Funnily enough, so does Inigo.
Okay, I will try not to start any trouble.
Everyone needs work, right?
I am here for you.
Ironbind Barrow gets you a cool enchantment. Let's see, have I done Ironbind Barrow yet this playthrough? I don't think I have. I'll check for it in just a second.
I'm wondering if anyone has ever tried to farm spiders. I'm thinking that farms smell green and brown.
This is awesome. Oh, yes. Inigo needs to get brought to PS5 mods. Yeah, if Sony would just lighten up and let people have the good mods.
I'm thinking it would be nice to own a farm. Inigo the farmer doesn't quite sound right, though. You have my full attention. I hit things until they fall over. What is there to talk about? Grr. I approve of this plan. All set?
Oh, in they go. Yeah, Sony's not welcoming of mods with assets sourced from outside the game, so unless they change their policy, I don't think we'll ever see any go on the PlayStation, unfortunately, which sucks. I'd love for PS4 and PS5 users to be able to experience the awesomeness of Inigo. Let's see, have I been to Ironbind Barrow this playthrough? I don't believe I have. I want to say it's over here, close-ish to Langley's, somewhere in this area right here. No hate on your side, and access has changed the moment your name was reshaped into something you're not. Your distance became necessary. Nice, nice. Oh, that's what she sent you. Just not next to her. And you replied only with alrighty then.
I've never known her.
She expected you to lash out and be angry. Probably so she could screenshot it and show it to people and be like, see, what did I tell you? And when she didn't get the reaction she wanted, she got angry. You leave the Khajiit caravan alone.
Nobody here.
The Khajiit caravan are my bros. They sell me stuff.
Trader finds the best opportunities.
Speaking of which, Akari, sell me stuff.
So many refuse. Take a look.
Oh, Kaya, there's apply water to burned area, and then there's apply liquid nitrogen to burned area. Right now, she's probably wanting some liquid nitrogen. It upset her so bad. I'm telling you. She didn't get the reaction she wanted, and that's why she's mad. Here, Akari, buy all these staffs I'll never use. Thank you.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
You as well.
Need something?
She thought you were going to lash out and freak out. Karjo's caravan reunited. Yes! They don't stop at Windhelm, I don't think. They travel between Riften and Dawnstar, so they're probably going to turn south and head toward Riften. She's the McCluck face and she says that.
Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Walk away right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me.
You see, I've got
I'm not
5
gonna
other
pass
people with
again.
me, right?
Don't you walk away from me.
I'm not going to walk away from you. I'm going to make you fly away from me. See? I'm taking your nice glass dagger when you die. Jeez, Inigo! And Blaze. Ooh, a regular unenchanted glass dagger. That's kind of what I need. You guys so much. Wish I could send you an electronic hug. You handled the situation well. Online, I'm a strong believer in not feeding the trolls, and in those situations, I'm a strong advocate for not giving the party in question what they want. And you did precisely that. You withheld the reaction she wanted. Sounds like it's driving her crazy. Well handled, well handled. Pause for just a second to take a sip of my beverage. State. Chat, chat. Virtual hugs. Seconded. Huh. Huh. Taking a moment to make sure I'm caught up on chat. Illy was the neighbor who got arrested. Uncle made bail somehow. And liberal or oh boy. Kicked a cop in the face and got a bail of $15,000. Jeez! All in for feeding the trolls. The goal was shift from being the bigger person to making them full of rage. Well, in that case, I just resort to making like pterodactyl screaming noises.
Even when you're whining.
You have to be the alpha crazy.
In my opinion, word games are best when you play them reclining.
Indeed. The world is a crazy place, but there's usually a silver lining.
This is fun, but I am afraid my rhyming skills are, declining.
I can see that. If this were a production, I'd be headlining.
Okay. You win again. Very good.
Thank you. I must say, this has put me in a rather good mood.
Well, it should.
That was fun, Inigo. Thank you.
I hope he's not back home with family members in question. I hope whatever slimeball bailed him out took him in, so he's their problem now. Like, do people ever look at the reason someone's in jail, even if they're family, and they're just like, no, you need to stay in jail. So those two were so wholesome, yes. Extra cameras on the front of your house so you have evidence in case he tries coming near your neighbor. Wow. Her daughter cried because she doesn't want him to come hurt at all.
Lucien, come on, we do not want to lose.
That's awful. Who's this? If you call me a milk drinker, I'm gonna eat you. Are you gonna call me a milk drinker?
What's a milk
Okay.
drinker like you doing out here?
I'm not a milk drinker, I'm a problem eater. Anyway. You think all these people we run into on the road would conduct themselves a little more smartly around a dragonborn with 5 heavily armed and armored companions following him. But no. Made his own bail. Had a friend get the money out of the bank when he bailed him out. Wow. It's Oregon. Just take his knees and you'll say he was saying racial insults. Wow. Hello, Birdman. With a new profile picture. How are you doing? Am I even going to... This is an Ironbind Barrow, is it? This is the something or other overlook, right? This is the doohickey thingamabobby. This isn't Ironbind. Your grim overlook. No, you're grim. Don't be calling people grim when you're grim. Okay, Ironbind Barrow is probably in this area by the pass in the mountains then. Whoops. Oopsie-doo. Doing well, doing well. Glad to be feeling somewhat normal again. General Kenobi! Hello, hello! General Kenobi, you are a bold one. Hope all is well there in Spain. Hello, hello. Have a pew-pew for a reason. Yeah, have a pew-pew for the local neighborhood piles of doo-doo. In case trouble comes looking for you.
The last of
Ironbind is by the Nightingale Inn. Ah. There I go, making Jeff Goldblum noises again. We're being attacked by a wolf. The wolf is not too powerful for fear. There we go, my terrible impression of Jeff Goldblum, ladies and gentlemen. Come here so I can kill you. Second Amendment, agreed. I don't have much opinion on any political matters anymore except for that. I tell people, regardless of what your other political opinions are, take up arms. An armed citizen is free. An unarmed citizen has to ask permission from the government for anything and everything.
I am with you.
So regardless of what your other political opinions are, just get armed and stay that way. That's all I'll say.
Hush, son. We aren't alone.
When that large, aggressive dog tried to attack me in the yard that night, being armed may have saved my butt.
We should be inside loading up on treasure. Worry scales
The
here.
good guys have guns and the bad guys can do
Don't get
nothing.
any ideas either.
And bad
We were
guys
here
will
first.
always have guns regardless of what laws are passed.
Gold, silver, gems maybe? Only
If
one
it's a
way to
big
find out.
enough knife and you know how to use it. Don't be a soft target. Exactly.
I don't care what Beam says. It's high time we get in there and find our fortune. Not without us, you aren't. I'm sure there's enough for everyone after all. Come on, Beamja. We're going.
Yeah, Beamja. I'm sure you won't try to double cross us at the last minute. Knives don't run out of bullets. You do eventually have to sharpen them, though. Maybe that's a knife counterpart to reloading. Oh, Inigo! Come on, Inigo, have your fun. He wants to play. Inigo. Inigo. Hey, Inigo. Hey, Inigo. Okay, fine. Inigo. This isn't turn-based combat. Inigo, spiders.
Cleared out, I guess.
Okay, anyway. Get a pistol with a triangle bayonet because... Politics in general are getting stupid. New knife design that has a 22 long rifle cylinder in its hilt. Oh, I saw that on Kentucky Ballistics the other day. Somebody looked at a knife and decided, ooh, that also needs to be a gun. A knife gun. A gun knife. Gun knife. A nun? No, can't call it a nun. Inigo is playing Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, it's basically like a 22 long rifle or 25 ACP revolver hidden in the hilt of the knife. And the bullet fires out of the front of the handle past the blade.
This is it. We found Gafric's tomb.
A knife. I do enjoy inventing new words on this channel.
Look around.
It's rather fun. Whoa!
That's done it. Let's get in there.
skeletons laying on the floor do more damage to me than some low-level dragons. When the Karens go quiet, it's just because they're recharging. They're charging up their next attack. Expect more craziness in the very near future. Hello, least favorite enemy in the game. How are you doing? Well, one of my least favorite enemies. Ow. Burning through a lot of healing potions tonight.
Let's clear the paper.
Doing well not to spam the archery, though. I'm trying to remind myself to use one-handed weapons. They do leave a hand free to perform rude gestures, after all. Nist... knife. Nift... knifed. When I first got a Leatherman multi-tool years ago, I used to unfold one side of it so it was like L-shaped. And I would hold it like a gun. And like the plier head hanging out was the trigger. I must have been really bored. Or an axe that has a 12 gauge in the handle. A shotgun axe. Shacks? Neighbor Karen, who calls cops on kids fishing, thought she and your brother were robbing your neighbor's garage even though you were helping them clean it. Powers have doubled since the last time we joined chat. Good. Twice the pride, double the ban. Time to call the Dark Brotherhood. Skeletor clones that didn't age well. I mean, Skeletor, he already didn't age well. If he's a skeleton, I would say he already aged horrendously. Wonder if they ever explained his backstory. How did he get to be an angry skeleton who calls everyone fools? Aha! I like getting those finishing animations with daggers. Whoa! Skeletor's amazing. Get a chance to buy a shotgun, can you? I'll get you, He-Man! Yeah!
They are irresistible.
Someone perform the Black Sacrament on her. I sense a trap. Whoops. And now the tale of the Sea Elf Mage comes to an end, where he is now Archmage. Now to reinstall some mods for the next playthrough. Hey, enjoy! And I'll try to remember you're playing Morrowind, not Skyrim.
This is it. Gatherick awaits us.
What are you...
Oh, game, are you going to let me generate a new save file? Yes, you are. You don't have a choice. It is not optional. Thank you. Currently watching the movie A Million Ways to Die in the Death. Do you get even deader after you get deaded?
treasure here and go.
We just watched the movie Grand Prix for the first time from 1966. I'd never seen it before. Quite the impressive production, especially for 1966. Very impressive camera work. Play Skyrim soon, have a character in mind. You're gonna look, just need to finalize your... A Million Ways to Die in the West. Okay.
There's just one more thing I need from you. To fully absorb Gaithric's power, I require a blood sacrifice. Your blood should be good enough. This will go easier for us both if you don't bother fighting back.
Oh, the guy who I thought definitely wouldn't double-cross us is double-crossing us.
Never should have come here.
He did.
Father never trusted Beam. I always thought he was just being overprotective. I don't know. Beamja has looked after me since
Would I try Morrowind? I thought about it.
I need to rest.
That and or
I think
Oblivion.
I'm going back to High Rock. Go on without me. I think I need to be alone for a while.
Letter to Beamja. Beamja, keep my daughter safe and the other in both your freedom, and that gosh darn book you want so badly. By the Divines, if any harm comes to her, I'll make sure everyone I do business with will hear about what you did in Black Marsh. Did you use an expired coupon, you monster? Putting you in the fire. The game will let me pick you up. Yeah. There is only one Godzilla. Just killed the wizard lizard. Shot him right in the gizzard. Outside there's a blizzard. He was stupid and ran with scissors. Kind of falls apart after that. Send Sama to meet Beamja in the afterlife. That wouldn't be very nice.
Keep an eye out for traps.
Morrowind is underrated because of the graphics. Ah.
Tricky.
Oblivion is kind of boring. If you're going to play another Elder Scrolls game, play a patched version of Morrowind. Okay. Still somewhat tempted to try Oblivion. Maybe to the boredom I will be oblivious.
Dragonfly wants us to leave this
Hey! Kill me.
not happy.
Word wall, word wall. Oh, yes. More like been dead. Yes, a word wall. Ooh, and a chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Alright, gimme. Killed the wizard lizard. Did you miss anything else? I don't believe you did. On the chair? Oh. Skyrim is cool, Skyrim is fun. You are carrying too much to be able to run. I just picked up another ebony sword.
Hello there.
Somebody relieve me of the ebony sword.
Go ahead. Load me
Oblivion is fine if you like generic fantasy. Install the leveling overhaul mod because Oblivion's leveling system is whack. Okay. Like Oblivion, I think it's better roleplay and multitasking. Okay. Mixed opinions on Oblivion. I'll keep the non-enchanted glass dagger. Thank you very much.
Let's get moving before we end up permanent residents of this delightful place.
Have a copy of regular Oblivion if you want to give it a try. Ooh! Like Oblivion, it's a better roleplay and multitasking. Why not get an infinite carry mod? Thought about it. Or even going to cheat room and spamming the carry weight perk. The fudge just happened.
That felt refreshing.
Stop trying to violently unalive yourself. Gonna be right back. Grab a glass of milk. All good. Wait, does that make you a... anyway. Hello, Sinister. Hope you are doing well. Oblivion legitimately forces you to min-max not want to pull your hair out and get one shot by the 3 Savage Brothers. My teriyaki chicken and rice from scratch. Ooh! Dirk Heathis is an underrated follower. I always thought he was cool. Oh, let's see if Carjo surprises us by magically being on the other side of this door already. Ta-da! Whoa! 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 The whole squad did it that time. Well, that's a callback to my very first funny moments and glitches in Skyrim video. Lousy little milk drinker. Homemade teriyaki chicken is delicious. Yes. Sounds good right now. I'm still fairly full from dinner, and even I think that sounds good. Morrowind's problem is you actually get too powerful too quickly. Okay. Especially if you explore, huh? Aha. I don't have telekinesis yet, but I need to remind myself to come back here and get some of the potions that are on top of the thingy here. In the meantime, is anything good here? Expensive jewelry. Another heavy warhammer I don't want to carry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And a flying death snake thing. Fight ice with fire. Check out the God Squad. Had a stay-at-home day today. Sounds lovely. Uncomplicated days are my favorite days. Hidden all over the place in Morrowind, just waiting for you to stumble across them. Had an entire pot of coffee and your brain is feeling it. Oh. Can you see through time? I'm sipping on a little bit of caffeine. I have a peach mango V8 energy. Oh, Inigo, are you okay?
You want to talk?
Some are quest items you can just find, no quest locked areas or stuff like that. Ah.
No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment. I am here for you. I am always here for you, my friend.
And I do believe here we are not that far from Langley's cabin. If you want to swing back by there and see if he has anything else interesting and unique to say to Inigo. Spent a good hour playing Borderlands 2. Ah. Most caffeine I had today is like 1,000 milligram in the span of 4 hours? Were you trying to wake up or see through time? Or just perform an act of self-unaliving? Jeez. Again, just to remind everyone, the recommended daily limit for caffeine intake, by doctors anyway, is 400 milligrams. So, you know, 1,000 milligrams is just a tad over. Just a smidgen. Just a wee bit. About to go make some homemade cold brew in a clean pickle jar. Ooh. Enjoy. I'm too lazy to make coffee, so I just sip on these cans of V8 energy. I haven't played any of the Borderlands games, so don't really have an opinion. Maybe that's another thing I need to check out and play on live stream sometime is Borderlands. And he goes poetic way of describing the fact that he's thinking of nothing. I think I'm over that. You drink like 12 Coca-Colas a day. Jeez! It's quick to consume 3,600. I like iced coffee and a strong hot espresso. Ah. I've done well to avoid high fructose corn syrup these past few years, but I'm telling you, if it's true that Amp Energy Cherry Blast is back like I've been hearing, I might allow myself one can for nostalgia's sake.
Inigo, I've been thinking. when you're not out adventuring with your friend, where do you stay? I have a place in Riften. It is a bit cramped, but it is dry, and it often smells interesting. Well, if you ever want to come and stay with me, you're more than welcome. It could be beneficial to our cause. That is very kind of you, but I do not wish to intrude. You wouldn't be intruding at all. If you decide to move in, I'll make you a sleeping area. There's no shortage of timber around here. Thank you for the offer. I will certainly consider it. Good.
Yeah,
I'll
he's not the
consider
nicest
making
guy,
some
but
renovations then.
like to at least stop by so he and Inigo can stay up to speed.
What is on your mind? Sure. Okay, I hope Langley's grumpiness does not
Have
rub
caffeine,
off
I
on
go to
me.
sleep. Ah. Well, I will tell you, recovering from my back surgeries years ago, I found I could not sleep at night. Recovering in the hospital unless I drank the can of Pepsi they brought me with dinner every night. Bolt energy, especially the... Oh, you mean Jolt? Caffeine, no wakey wakey.
Dear
Some people
Guy,
have an immunity to
my name
caffeine.
is Inigo. Pleased to meet you. I have kept journals in the past, but never a diary. You are my first. Please be gentle.
Five, Kevin Hart. I would tower over him. I'm 6.5 feet tall. But I also weigh like negative 30 pounds, so you could probably pick me up and throw me like a javelin. Oh yes, I always give the Emperor's robes to Inigo. He uses them as his relaxation outfit.
Your
Enjoy the
paintings
occasional
are
bang
very
energy.
unique, in a good way. Thank you. I like to think so. Maybe one day you could paint a picture of the three of us saving the world. Unfortunately, I think I could only fit 2 of us onto a sheet. Well, you could always put my friend and I on one sheet, and you on another, then hang them side by side. Or I could take a single sheet, paint you and I on one side and your friend on the other. Hmm? Maybe you should not paint us until you get some bigger paper. Yes. I wouldn't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Hello, Horston. So many movies based off games and like get ruined because they use the same 5 actors that are in everything else. But the same height as Kevin Hart. I run on caffeine. Same. Caffeine takes most of my bloodstream. Oh. They should just remake every single movie and via CGI.
Would people pay to have a dead loved one briefly reanimated? The corpse could perhaps dig its own grave. Practical.
What? Anyway, they should remake just every movie and via CGI just cast Pedro Pascal in every single part. Like remake The Wizard of Oz.
The horses in Skyrim possess unequaled climbing abilities. Theories. Long ago, goats and wild horses, taking shelter from the cold, together.
Just remake The Wizard of Oz, but Pedro Pascal in every single role, including Dorothy and Toto and all of the Munchkins. Inject caffeine in your vein and go shish unironically.
Ridiculous.
Remake the old Star Wars movies. And again, cast Pedro Pascal in every role, including like Princess Leia, all of the Ewoks. They want to cast Pedro Pascal and everything else, just cast him as every character in every movie at this point. Sacrilege. Just make sure Disney doesn't make another Star Wars movie. No, they're going to keep making them, and they're going to keep casting Pedro Pascal in them. Cast Pedro Pascal in Spaceballs too. ADHD, so caffeine had an adverse effect until you finally conquered the caffeine. Ah. Caffeine keeps me running. Someone talked about taking up their whole bloodstream. It's practically my blood type. If somebody tested me to see what blood type I am right now, the result would come back as caffeine. Make all the main characters Ray except for Finn so he can shout Ray every 5 minutes. Disney remake Pirates of the Caribbean and make all the characters Muppets except Johnny Depp. Anyone 6'2" in a compact, no slack. Don't hate Pedro Pascal, I just... Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson are in every movie. Yeah. Hollywood needs to get more creative with their casting decisions. Caffeine is the legal version of cocaine. Yes, and? Don't forget Chris Pratt.
Research. The common mud crab is surprisingly stupid and often tries to mate with nearby rocks. Unsuccessfully, but with great determination. Yes.
5'11". Knockoff Mando played by Pedro Pascal. I saw photos years ago of Johnny Depp in full Captain Jack Sparrow garb, getting in Harrison Ford's face and talking to him at like a big convention somewhere. Sometimes you get high on caffeine. Same. I wonder how in the world that meeting went. I understand you were also the captain of a very fast ship, nigh uncatchable. Savvy?
Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. A sweet roll.
Sometimes you snort coffee grounds for a quick boost. Coke used to be alcohol and caffeine until the county banned alcohol, so the inventors switched to carbonated water and sugar. Used to be cocaine cola. Cocaine cola. Doesn't roll off the tongue as well. See lots of movies made with the Muppets acting as all characters except one character in each movie. Disney did Johnny Depp so wrong. There were a few people that did Johnny Depp wrong, including She Who Shall Not Be Named. Disney did so many movies wrong. Oh, yes.
What is on your mind? The witches those skulls belonged to were very energetic. Removing their heads slowed them down. Yes, let us...
All right. Treasure Planet. My parents wouldn't let me watch that one for some reason. Disney ruined Star Wars. Yeah, well, I enjoyed the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, and that's it. Season 3 and beyond, they went off the rails. Wouldn't blame Johnny for never dealing with Disney again. Screw She Who Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Imagine if Disney made cyberpunk edge runners. Disney has good ideas in Star Wars, horrible writing unless it's Dave Filoni and his team. Okay, we learned the word of power at Ironbind Barrel. Oh yeah, I should probably unlock the word for the shout. Oops. Where was the 3rd word for become ethereal? Treasure Planet 2. Disney VHS era was the best. Everything else went downhill. Oh, the VHS days were a simpler time. Everything that Disney went downhill after Frozen 1. Ah. It was their most successful movie ever, as far as I know. Or at least their most successful animated movie, for sure. Their most successful animated movie, I do believe. After that, they just couldn't let it go. Kill me. Disney will never do Treasure Planet 2. They were super spiteful of the team who made that movie. Aww. Money-making factory. Yeah. The mindset used to be, let's make the best movie possible and hope that we make a lot of money. Now it's, let's just make the most money possible. That's it. Nothing else. Video games. The mindset used to be, let's make the best game possible and hope that we make a lot of money. And now it's, let's just make the most money possible and hope that we make a good game. If even that. If you're EA, then it's just, let's make the most money possible. That's it. Nothing else. Let's just make lots of money. Let's make lots of money. Lost Valley Redoubt is where the last word of Become Ethereal is located. Okay. Outsource the plot to AI. Oh, gosh. Ugh. AI is going to kill creativity and just ruin everything. Disney would give Lucy a lightsaber for sure. Parents let you watch the first Predator. Oh, my parents wouldn't even acknowledge that movie existed. Ooh, that's a weird place to hide a stash of cash. Stash of cash. Cash stash. Let's cater to the fans that have been supporting us for years to... let's blame them for when we flop. Yeah, let's blame the toxic fandom. Let's blame the people who are upset that we didn't deliver a good product.
Good.
After Project Hail Mary was a huge hit, Ryan Gosling was talking about how if a movie does flop, it's not the fault of the audience. It's up to us. By that he meant, himself, other actors, Hollywood, directors, writers, etc. He said, it's up to us to deliver a good product that you want to come see. Disney would give David a happy ending. Want AI to die. Same. The Bungie and Sony situation with Marathon against Destiny 2 is a good example. Frostfall Lighthouse is a dark and sad quest. Oh yes, it's messed up. You get a handy... I think you get a handy perk by putting the dude's remains in the fire. Just the story, the plot line, the quest that gets you there is dark as Find Uncle Charlie's Keys. Michael Bay gets too much hate. Does he though? Does he though? I enjoyed the very first Michael Bay Transformers movie, in spite of finding Megan Fox incredibly annoying. Her voice is just nails on a chalkboard, I don't know. Quentin Tarantino deserves more hate because of his foot fetish. Rather watch Static than watch another Disney Star Wars movie. Disney did worse. They hired Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler couldn't keep her mouth shut. And, you know, again, people want to blame toxic fandom, falsely accuse people of racism or whatever. I was like, no. People didn't like Rachel Zegler's attitude. That was the problem. Somebody should have told Rachel Zegler to keep her mouth shut. But they didn't. ...1986 Transformers movie. Been a minute since I watched that.
Something on your mind? A horrible infestation snuffed out whatever light this house once had. I'm trying not to think about anything right now.
Oh, poor Inigo. Her and Peter Dinklage tried to ruin work for little people. Yeah. As she said, it's Hollywood, baby. Tarantino deserves more hate because he showed support for a literal... Oh. CGI dwarves with CGI. Twilight baby level horror. No, see, I found the CGI baby. I haven't seen the movie, I've only seen the Nostalgia Critic's review of it, but he did stop and talk about the CGI baby for a while. I kind of found it unintentionally hilarious and how unsettling and creepy it was. I do love it when a movie is unintentionally funny. Like the first Poltergeist movie is amazing. The second one is not as good as the first one, but it's whatever. It's meh. It's at least watchable. The third one is so terrible that it's unintentionally funny. There. That's a fun triple header movie marathon to have, is watch all three Poltergeist movies and watch the quality of them go downhill as you watch them. That's fun to do. Aubrey and I have done that before. Highly recommended. I laughed at the third Poltergeist movie a lot. Maybe I'm just easily entertained, but I found that movie unintentionally hilarious. It's an unintentional comedy. We meant to make a scary horror film. Well, you unintentionally made a comedy. This movie isn't scary, it's actually kind of hilarious. I don't think you're wrong about Hollywood, unfortunately. What a corrupt, far, far gone place Hollywood is. Oh, bug. Bug, 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 bug. Back to our nightmares you go. Hello, mystery. Hardest you laughed at the movie is when you laughed at Dog Soldiers. There's a scene where a guy's held down on a bed so he can get ill. And he stays still, so he tells his to be continued. Put a drip of water on your mom and told her I didn't, so she said, liars. New Halo game has prequel missions that I think connect to Halo Reach. Ooh, that could be interesting. Some people who I know have referred to Hollywood as either Hollyweird or Hellywood. Hellywood. Can you blame them? Not really.
If you'd asked, I'd have moved.
This adventure is going to give me nightmares.
Now, if only everybody else would renounce them.
I would not want to live down here.
Huh. sure how that first shot missed. Oh, yeah. Bug, horror bug, nightmare bug, nightmare fuel bug. Kill the bug, kill the bug. Thank you, thank you. Some immature part of me wishes there was a mod for a really big can of Raid that you could just use to spray the chorus. Werewolf figurine still in a box. Whew, I'm trying to keep up with chat, you guys, and also play the game at the same time. The new apartment is nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who needs to carry a knife when you got a horn on your face? I feel like I missed something in chat. Or are you claiming to be Siren Head? Is Siren Head still a thing? I don't know. We're talking about tornado sirens and other sirens. Swaggle Studios mentioned Siren Head not that long ago. Swaggle Studios posted a new video just today. I haven't watched it yet. Sounds interesting. Don't mind Inigo just being the best follower mod ever. Xbox is bringing back couch co-op for Halo and Gears of War. Ah. About time they did it for Halo. I remember when they said they were going to do that for Halo 5 Guardians and it ended up not happening. They said they were going to do it for Infinite and it ended up not happening. Still not brave enough to use melee on frostbite spiders. The director kept it in after she legitimately slipped and fell. Wow. Well, we were just watching Grand Prix tonight. In that movie, there's a scene where pyrotechnics go off to make it look like James Garner's race car is on fire. And the flames actually leap up and burn the side of his neck. You can see it happen. He got a real burn scar on the side of his neck. That was actually very visible later on in the movie. You can see it. Well, certainly added to the realism. Two of my least favorite enemies attacking me at the same time. Crackpot conspiracy theory time. I think they wanted to deliver what they promised with Halo Infinite. Microsoft intervened because they didn't want any more delays. Yeah, probably. They're just looking at the dollar signs and not the actual quality of the product, as they tend to do. Just got an AI-generated ad. Oh boy, is it another scammy site trying to sell some electronic animal toy that doesn't exist? That's happened before. The ads for that supposed AI-powered electronic dog were everywhere. Kids all over the country were freaking out trying to get their parents to buy it. And what a shock, it wasn't real. Microtransaction store is literally identical to the one in Gears 5. Microtransactions need to go. AI in general needs to go. In the meantime, let's all stop giving EA money so EA in general can go too. The dog thing is back. Dog thing. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about the upcoming Halo remake. Sergeant Johnson doesn't even look like Sergeant Johnson. He looks like J.K. Simmons. Why does he look like J.K. Simmons? Why does he look like he wants pictures of Spider-Man? You know? EA got that oil Prince money now, though. The robot dog ad. Oh, the dog thing I mentioned. Wow, they're still trying to sell those robot dogs that don't even exist. I was just joking. I was hoping it wasn't Beck. Off to bed. All right, have a wonderful rest of your night, Hatter. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Rest well. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in tonight. Hope Monday has been kind to all of you, and that none of you are getting scammed into buying little robot dogs that don't exist. Those ads are AI generated, and they splice in footage of real dogs that are members of like little tiny toy dog breeds. Don't let your kids and don't let your elderly parents and grandparents fall for it. Those little AI-powered, supposed hyper-realistic toy dogs don't exist. Honestly, rarely mod Skyrim. Man, do I want a lightsaber sword and blaster arrows. Oh, just... Microtransactions and free-to-play games. Your TV just turned on automatically. You have a poltergeist. You have ghosts. You are haunted. Oh, your house is haunted. Ow. I hate these freaking bugs so much. And now Dusty's chirping at the door like she wants out. Gonna take just a moment to let Dusty out. I'm coming. There you go. She probably has to go to the little Khajiit's room. I'm sure she'll be back. Just makes battles more colorful. Didn't even touch your remote. Ooh, you have a ghost. You have a ghost. Your house is haunted. I shouldn't laugh about it. Oh, I hate these bugs so much. Where's an enormous can of Raid when I need... Where's a Super Soaker full of Raid when I need it? Are Super Soakers still a thing? Probably not. She went elsewhere. Little AI dog toy things we're all about. Talked about earlier. Mom gets ads about them all the time. Keep telling her they aren't real. Luckily, she no longer has a card. Thank goodness. Sounds like she can't give any more money to scammers either. So I hope. They tried to pull similar scams with koalas and pandas. Oh, your cat took your remote and was messing with it under the bed. Oh, you have the world's cutest poltergeist. Oh, that's funny. Super Soaker was created by a NASA dude. Oh, yes. Oh, boy, the final boss bug. The big bug. Oh, well, underwhelming boss fight. Sneak attacks for the win. Used to use invisibility potions, so I like it was like facing cars. Collect their eggs for the potions. Ah. All right, have a good rest of your night, Horston. Thank you for being here. Rest well, rest well. Didn't the Russians used to have a space revolver? I don't know. They might have. I have the other. Ew. I have the other Russian revolver. I have a Nagant revolver with the gas seal mechanism, where once the cylinder rotates into place, it presses up against the breech of the barrel.
Teleportation successful.
Settled into your lap instantly. Aww. Why are movies starring a turkey rated R? Because everybody gets gobbled. I don't know. Because they can't handle poultry in motion. Because of their foul language. Hey! Wasn't a space revolver. They sent their astronauts to space with a machete and pistol, so when they landed back on Earth, they'd be set. Oh, haha. Star Wars Beastmaster game would go crazy. Pretty sure it was a space shotgun and it was intended for use upon re-entry to Earth to fend off bears. Not for shooting space rats. Dad has a Nagant revolver also, trying to get him to thread the barrel to put a suppressor on it. Yep, that's one of a very, very few revolvers that can be suppressed because of the gas seal mechanism. I bought that one way back in 2013 when gun stores everywhere just had crates of them, and crates of most of the Nagant rifles too. They were everywhere. That was a fun time. You all right there, Inigo? If you wanted a legit firearm from World War II, it could be had for only a little over $100. Granted, they have those stupid import markings on them. Thanks, Bill and Hillary. Mostly Hillary. She let Bill pretend he was the one really in charge. Am I going the wrong way? Probably. Love the sinister joke time so much. Oh yes, by all means, keep the jokes coming. How many Russian guns went to America across the ocean? I don't know. A lot of them. A lot of former Soviet satellite countries that still had large stashes of them shrugged and said, well, Americans like guns, let's sell them some guns. So they did. Get a C-96, that way you can be a space smuggler too. I was in a so-called antique store the other day. Somebody had a bunch of 3D printed stuff, and one of them was a 3D print of Han Solo's blaster based on the C-96. I was really tempted to get it, but it was a little rough around the edges. Some of the parts didn't fit together quite right. I still wonder if I should have bought it. What do you get when you cross a vampire with a snowman? Frostbite. I've often wondered if your father was Icelandic and your mother was Cuban. Would that make you an ice cube? Hey, kill me. Space weapons, that is, so no Death Stars, orbital cannons, etc. Lame! We must build the Death Star and immediately use it to destroy Earth so our misery can end. Inigo, chill!
I am here for you.
Inigo, chill. No need to burn off that many calories in that much of a hurry. Another glass bow that I'll probably just end up selling. Oh wait, I can't take the carry weight right now. Okay, we will pass on the glass bow for now. Sailor's Repose. Right off the top of my head, I don't even remember what it does. Healing spells cure 10% more. Ah, I remembered it was something handy. I just couldn't remember why it was so handy. This is your captain speaking. The Jawa blaster was a World War I Lee filled with a grenade launcher muzzle device. Ah. Put a scope on it and call it a blaster. Lewis guns were stormtrooper LMGs. And this is your captain shouting! I can hear the captain shouting. Dinah, blow your horn.
How may I help you?
Frosty the Fang Man. Never a dull moment in chat with you guys. I remember during the Cabin Fever episode of Mythbusters, which I made the mistake of trying to watch in the hospital recovering from back surgery. Adam Savage was talking about the crazy, delirious dreams he was having. He says, so last night I dreamed I was the captain of an airliner that was about to crash. And I announced over the speaker, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think this is a real plane crash because I just looked down and realized I'm not wearing pants. So if I'm not wearing pants, this probably isn't real. And then he just laughed really weird because he was delirious from being in this isolated cabin. And I, in turn, laughed. And my back was messed up, so it hurt to laugh. So I'm trying to stifle laughter. You saying this is your captain speaking just reminded me of that for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'm not wearing any pants. Remember that episode? Alright, have a good rest of your night, Bart. Thank you for being here. You remember that episode? Yes. It was a very, very funny episode. At one point they had somebody in a Yeti costume prowling around outside the windows. Very, very funny. Oh. Get in a sneak attack from a distance while I can. There's entirely too many bears in this game. Yes, yes, yes. Come here. Come here. Come on, line up for me. There you go. Ooh! Disintegrated one of them. Quick question for everyone here. Were you all made in Lord of the Rings? Grew up with Mythbusters, good times. Yeah, Mythbusters was my all-time favorite TV show. I gave a close second to Alaska State Troopers. For the first time in about 11 years, they just started airing new episodes of Alaska State Troopers. Because you are all precious. Animal Planet's the most extreme. Yeah, we watched a bunch of that too. And Jeff Corwin, Jack Hanna, and Steve Irwin. May he rest in peace. Steve Irwin was my hero. Jack Hanna, and Jeff Corwin are all essential to why I love nature as much as I do today. Hello, Valen. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're feeling better. If you need to vent about anything, you are more than welcome to do so. Everyone remember Valen also streams Skyrim sometimes. I'll be on the watch for that. Oh geez, Storm Chasers, dirty jobs. Just got done watching Monty Python. Ah, yes.
Through which can be seen
I'm not dead.
I wonder if it's true.
I feel happy. Still have the dang Halo ring. Might do a legendary playthrough of Halo 4 soonish. Dirty jobs made you realize college is a waste of time. Ah. A man assaulted you with a jug of milk? Do tell. I assume we're waiting for a punchline now, but do tell. +1 sub then. Ah, do you mean for Valen, I hope? Everyone do consider giving Valen a +1. How dare he? Yeah, somebody smacked me in the head with a canned beverage one time, Sinister. Fortunately for me, it was a soft drink. Hey! Whoa! Craving chocolate so bad. Show called Mountain Monsters. Yeah, it's an extremely, to me, fake show, but definitely very, very funny, as you'll say.
If you do not mind, when we have a moment, I would like to discuss something with you. Remind me next time we are seated somewhere safe.
Uh-oh.
Yes, when we are not adventuring together, of course. Do you think it would be a
That
wise
show was
move?
on crack. Hello, Brooke.
I know we have our reservations about him, but his cause is mine also. I suppose it makes sense. The next time we part ways,
In Wisconsin for your dad's funeral. Yeah, I was wondering about
This
that.
is going to be
Hope you're
interesting.
doing well. Again, if you need to vent or anything, please do. So sorry you're going through that.
If you need anything else, just ask.
Brooke, we're once again not setting out with any particular objective. I kind of enjoyed just aimlessly wandering last night, so I'm doing it again tonight.
I am here for you. I'm thinking the stars look amazing tonight.
We'll give you closure. Yeah.
I am thinking that it is good to be alive and by your
Sending
side.
all the virtual electronic hugs your way.
The Tower Stone lets you unlock almost any lock once a day. Side effects may include incarceration inside anywhere with more than one lock. Let us go.
In fact, since we can't really electronically send hugs, here's an Inigo hug for you on screen. Aimlessly wandering is good. Oh yes. Be back to your normal routine when you get back. Sounds like a plan. Yes, everyone please consider subscribing to Valen and watching out for Valen's live streams. Well, once again, I don't have any particular objective in mind. Let's see, somebody made a suggestion of where to go next after the lighthouse, and I already forgot where it was. I'm scrolling back through chat just a little bit. Oh, right, I was asking where to find the last word. Grabbing a drink, yes. Enjoy. A brisk drink. Enjoy, enjoy. A scroll for Anska for that fiery familiar spell. Ah. What do the icy roads say to the car? Want to go for a spin? Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Yeah, keep the puns coming. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had asked where to find the final word of become ethereal. And one of you said where it was, and I already forgot where it was. Have we done the Velic quest in the midden yet? As in finding all the rings for the ring thing? You know, the other thing that was hidden in the midden? My lame poetry must be forbidden.
Time at the moment. He enjoys traveling with us very much.
There's a moth in here big enough that when you flew by the face you could feel a small breeze. Wow! If it flies in front of a light, it'll cast a shadow. It'll look like Batman. Or literal Mothman. The Pirate Dremora quest. I remember that being an unmarked quest. Trying to remember where all we go to find the rings. Want to hear about a random dream you've had many times since you were a kid? Oh, yes, please. I've told stories about my weird dreams on here before. Please do. Please do. What do you do when you want chocolate but are broke? Suffer. Ah. The bug types. I remember years ago, Benchmade made a knife called the Pika. Then they came out with an improved version of it called the Pika 2. It was like a folding, tactical, branded, like pocket knife type deal with a locking blade. Imagine someone tried to mug you when you whipped out that knife and you were like, Pika! And then you open the knife and stab him with it and go, Turn! Walking between two mist-covered hills with multiple different kinds of bridges, stone bridges, cobblestone bridges, some moss. Ooh. Did it look like the bridge crossing scene? Again, referencing Monty Python. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Kitty guest is here. Ooh! Walk onto the bridges and meet someone in the middle. They'll tell you something profound each time, but can never remember what they said. Huh. One was a soldier in armor, another was an old woman with a cloak and clearly very wise. Another was a lovely woman with a long dress, another was a clearly poor but smiling man. Huh. Little boy with blonde hair, look around to see yourself at different ages talking with the people you've spoken with on each bridge. Huh. Speaking to past lives. Well, there are some people who believe that knowledge is passed down to us from our past generations, whether we realize it or not, and that's actually the origin of déjà vu. And there's nothing supernatural or paranormal about it. It's purely scientific, whatever it is. It's just science we don't understand yet. At least that's the theory.
Let us get back to it.
Interesting stuff. What about the rabbit? It is the rabbit! It's got a mean streak a mile wide. Trying to remember where I go to find all of the rings for the ringy thingy in the midden. I want to say one of them was close to Dawnstar, right? There's another one over this way somewhere in the fjords. Pining for the fjords? What kind of talk is that? Oh, that was more over here. Beyond Windhelm, right? Was it? Was it? Was it? What do you call a cow with Tourette syndrome? Mad cow. Let's say one of them was near Dawnstar, right? Am I remembering that right? Well, let's start by headed towards Dawnstar. Towards-ish Dawnstar. Beef jerky. Your cat is attacking your face? Gee whiz. Well, the other day, Dusty kept jumping up on furniture and trying to knock things over that she knows I want her to leave alone. And she got tired of me yelling at her, no, 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 and going after her and picking her up off the furniture and setting her down on the floor. About the third or fourth time, I got her off of the furniture and put her back on the floor. She jumped up and tried to give me a full-on, like, alien-level face hugger. She was not happy with me for trying to keep her off the furniture. Weird instances of deja vu. Felt like you'd done the same things you were doing before, but for the life of you, you couldn't recall them. Yeah. And again, that's where they say, that's where some people guess deja vu comes from, through means we don't understand. Knowledge and past experiences are passed down through the generations, and that's why you feel like you might have a faint memory of something you haven't personally done or experienced before. Okay, no, this isn't what I thought it was. Whoops. Flame cloak. Crying internally. Uh-oh. Think of the story, what it says, a real story that happened. You've read too many books in your life. She is attacking you with love. Aw. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Fair reasoning of how Khajiit could side with the Empire, you think of personal gain or prejudice and hate from the Nords. How many stormtroopers does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know. I would imagine they keep missing the light bulb whenever they want to grab it. Millions. None, because they're on the dark side. How many Kardashians does it take to change a light bulb? Just one. She holds the light bulb while the world revolves around her. Hey! You're welcome, Kaya. Boy who was about 6 or so years old led police to solve a murder cold case because he was insisting they search in the woods behind a man's house. Buried many years ago after the guy unalived him. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What's another joke I know? Oh. Not sure how I overlooked that bear. While I tried to pay attention to chat. I'm the world's most oblivious dragonborn. No Elder Scrolls pun intended. Wow, I'm gonna work on the destruction magic some more. Creepy to think about. He said he could. He doesn't remember saying any of it later in life. Wow.
Something on your mind? Okay, let us get back to it.
And again, people who make ad-ridden TV shows anymore about that kind of stuff want to turn that into an over-edited, overly spooky thing that they try to pass off as legitimate TV. To which I still maintain, hey, maybe it's just science we don't understand yet. And you don't have to overhype it and ultimately make people not even consider it by way of your overly edited TV show. Oh, we're gonna have all these jump cuts with scary, tense music. Bright flashing lights when we jump cut. What do the cops say is belly button? You're under a vest. Let's see, did I ever tell a story on stream about when my sister and I had the exact same dream about the yellow lab we had years ago? I feel like I've told that story to some of you. If anybody hasn't been watching these streams long enough to have heard that story, let me know. Very, very interesting occasion where my sister and I had the exact same dream one night. All magic was, at one point, just science. People don't understand. Yeah, didn't understand yet. What does a snowman do when he's worried about melting? He gets the chills. Hey!
What a coward. Didn't even put up a proper
I have told the story. Well, if anyone hasn't heard it and would like to, let me know. He takes a chill pill. Ooh, I was close. Dang ice wolves. Speaking of taking a chill pill. It's kind of scary. You're referring to my sister and I having the exact same dream? Oh, it was creepy. The dream itself was very, very scary. Don't think you've heard it? Okay, I'll go over it again briefly. We had this really, really sweet yellow lab named years ago named Isis. Yes, Isis. At a time before a certain disagreeable group of people of the same name existed. She was a very, very sweet yellow lab, but she was very, very protective of us. If she saw strangers walking by outside, she would bark. She had a very, very deep, powerful bark. Very deep, powerful sounding growl. But once it was clear you were welcome there, you were supposed to be there, and you baby talked to her, she was very, very sweet. She was your best friend. She was a big teddy bear. But she was very, very protective of us, which my parents liked. So in the dream, I was on the brick front porch to our house in Pensacola with that dog, and it was pitch dark beyond the edge of the porch, like the most impossibly dark night that you couldn't see into. The only light was from the porch lights, but the light did not carry past the edge of the porch. There was just an impossible wall of darkness beyond the edge of the bricks. I'm on the porch with that dog, and suddenly the hair on the back of her neck stands up, and she bares her teeth and starts barking at something out there in the dark. Barking and growling. And I'm trying to pet her and tell her there's nothing there and that everything's okay. But as I'm doing that, somewhere out there in the dark I hear something moving. I hear leaves and sticks crunching. So something was out there in the dark that she could see, but that I couldn't. So I woke up the next morning. I was like, wow, that was a scary dream. My sister and I are having breakfast. I told her about the dream I had, and her jaw dropped, and she said she had the exact same dream. Exact same. She was on the porch with the dog. Dog fixated on something in the dark and started growling and barking at it. Talking lab? No. Yellow lab. As in a yellow Labrador retriever. She was the sweetest dog ever, but she didn't trust strangers and would always bark at them. We really liked that about her. She was a good dog. She's been gone since 2011, and I still miss her. Ramble about things that happen to us, but protecting us from a spiritual attack. I've heard it said a lot of animals can see and sense things that we can't. I've heard of dogs and cats sensing things. I've heard of freaking horses sensing things. Horses are much, much smarter than people realize. What do teachers eat when they're hungry? The stereotypical apples that their students bring them in cartoons for some reason. Also keeps the doctor away. Can you imagine a doctor driving by like an apple orchard and just hissing at the apple orchard like a vampire as they drive by, just... Academia nuts. But yes, if anybody else has any creepy, inexplicable stories of a similar nature, do tell. Was your dog alive when we had the dream? Yes. My sister and I were both still fairly little-ish kids. I would have been about 8 or 9 years old at the time. And my sister's 2 years older than me, so she would have been around 10 or 11. The wolves be wolving and the horkers be horking. And they're about to hork no more. The skeevers are skeeving, the horkers are horking, the reavers are reaving. Yes, keep the jokes coming, Sinister, please. And then on a couple of different occasions, my sister and I have had the same dream about our cat, who's also been gone for years. Her name was Ozo. She was our cat years before we ever had Dusty. MHA. Huh. Kept having recurring dreams where Ozo, our cat from years ago, would jump up onto the couch with me in the living room. And in the dream, I knew something was off. I was like, this isn't right. Ozo's been gone since 2015. But I was still happy to see her in the dream all the same. And she was like rubbing up against me and purring, and I would pet her. And then I would wake up. I texted my sister telling her about that dream, and she would say that, again, she had had basically the exact same dream about Ozo. Ozo would jump up on the couch with her and start purring and rubbing up against her. I miss our yellow lab. She was a good dog, and I miss Ozo. My Hero Academia, Mang. Oh, okay. An anime. Oh, okay. Sometimes I feel so uncultured. And just generally not very bright. Well, I know I'm not very bright, but I'm just used to feeling that way at this point. And more recently, I had another dream about that dog. Again, she's been gone since 2011. I dreamed I was outside on the back sidewalk. I opened up a door to step inside up into the laundry room. And before I could step inside, that dog, who's been gone since 2011, came bounding over to me from the living room. She came running over and was jumping up and down all excited at the back door and wagging her tail like she was super happy to see me. And again, in the dream, I knew something was off. This dog's been gone since 2011. How can she be here? But again, all the same, I was happy to see her and I was petting her. I was petting her and hugging her. And again, my sister said she had essentially the same dream. I don't remember if on that occasion it was on the same night. I want to say that time it happened on different nights. So a little less spooky, but again, still odd that we would have the same dream. So maybe our sweet dog, who we remember so fondly, is just checking on us from the afterlife to make sure we're okay. And she would definitely do that too if she could. She was a loyal, sweet, sweet dog. Wish she was still around so she could make an appearance on live stream so you could all see her. She was just a happy, slightly overweight yellow Labrador retriever. She was a big teddy bear. Sometimes my parents would babysit even very, very small children, toddlers for friends of theirs. And that dog was perfectly safe and completely gentle, even with very, very small children. Didn't have to worry. Creepy dream time. Oh, do tell, do tell. As a kid, you had this nightmare. You were on this dusty farm in the daylight trying to get away from this group of people making creepy sounds. Came across our dog buddy. Tied. Uh-oh. "100% believe Carrie checks on you, so does yours. Retrievers are sweet dogs in general. Oh, they're some of the best. Message chain and skinny as heck. Started trying to get him free, then you looked over into this barn. Saw your sister Jessie sitting against the wall, mouth hanging open. Oh boy. Dreams where people's mouths are gaping open always end well.
Pooling our resources.
Inigo, relieve me of something heavy, please. When did I pick up an orcish greatsword? I need to sell it soon.
Okay, let us get back to
Wind guide you. Yes, this one's lovely. Got close, you saw there was blood everywhere and 2 huge screws were bolting through her eyes against the wall. Jeez! That's when the creepy people found you. Hugged your sister as they came close, then woke up, ran to her room and slept on the floor to make sure she was okay. She was so annoyed. That's creepy as fun. Don't go Charlie's Keys. That's bloody terrifying. Literally. Reminds me of the dream where my younger brother and I were, for whatever reason, as little kids. I had this dream when I was about 6 or 7, so my younger brother would have been about 5. I dreamed that for whatever reason we were driving through the woods at night in one of those little toy cars, like a little Jeep or Corvette powered by a car battery, runs on an electric motor. We were, for whatever reason, all by ourselves in the woods, driving in this little toy plastic car. I was driving, my brother was sitting next to me, and he was facing away from me. We're like bumping over tree roots, so it's noisy. There's leaves and sticks and like pine straw crunching under the wheels. My brother was facing away from me, and I realized he hadn't said anything for a long time. So I let my foot off the pedal and we rolled to a stop. And once the electric motor was no longer whining, I could hear my little 5-year-old brother was quietly crying. Just kind of quietly. And when I asked him what's wrong, he turned to face me, and his face was all deformed. One of his eyes had swollen to an impossibly huge side, and the skin was hanging loose off of his face and dangling down on one side, and his mouth was all crooked. I woke up screaming from that dream. It was so scary. Can never watch horror movies. Oh, a dream that started off scary but ended up somewhat funny. Oh, do tell, do tell. What's the scariest one as a kid? There's a monster thing that attacked these peaceful giant sloth things. Yes, do keep the stories about your dreams coming, chat. Peaceful sloth things. Interesting start. Do tell. It was horrifying. It was scary. One of the scariest dreams I can remember having as a little kid. Gonna have nightmares tonight. Sorry. Or, the way some of these dreams end hilariously, you might have a really funny dream tonight. Monster basically ripped the poor peaceful sloth creatures' heads off and just left the skulls. Jeez! 14 at the time, it was dark in your room and you were being cornered by this dark-haired ghost girl. I wasn't sure what else to do, so I just decided to be as brave as possible and you ran towards her. Oh, okay. Maybe, but you doubt it. Oh well. If you do have a funny dream or a creepy one, do tell us about it next stream. I enjoy hearing these stories, you guys. See? See? You're all proving my point. You always keep chat interesting. Do continue to so do. Proceeded to beat the crap out of her till she went still. After a few moments, she got back up and proceeded to run out of the house while laughing her head off. Dreams are wild most times. I had another dream that Abraham Lincoln was somehow back from the dead. He was signing autographs at a table. My dad and I were waiting to get Abraham Lincoln's autograph. And when it was our turn, when we got to the front of the line, we saw he was signing $5 bills because they had his picture on them. And he was so proud that his picture was on the $5 bill. He was pointing at the bills as he autographed them and saying, "That's me, that's me. That's me on the $5 bill." People saying dreams have meaning, terrified of finding out what these dreams mean. What's another funny one? My sister kept telling the story of dreaming she got up from her room to go to the bathroom. When she opened up the doorway to the hall bathroom, there would be a dark figure standing in the doorway with red glowing eyes, very tall, just towering over her. And she kept having that dream over and over. It was really scary. And about the second or third time the dream happened, she realized it was a vampire with like a long flowing cape and an upturned collar. And she was telling her friend about how she kept having this dream on repeat. Kept opening up the bathroom door at night in the dark hallway to find this glowing-eyed vampire standing at her from the bathroom. And her friend said, "Oh, you're lucid dreaming." "What?" "Yeah, you're lucid dreaming. You keep having the same dream over and over. The next time it happens, if you remember that it's just a dream, you can control what happens in it." "Really?" "Yeah. Yeah, if it happens again, see if you can control what happens in the dream." "Okay." So sure enough, my sister had the dream again. And when the vampire was standing there in the doorway, my sister had the idea to just slam the door in his face as hard as she could. So she did. Slam! And she heard his face thud against the door on the other side, and she heard him on the other side of the door go, "Oh!" Don't know if this was a dream or not, but you were playing Xbox in the living room and happened to look outside and saw some strange lights. Remember seeing the light. Remember nothing else. Seeing streaks from like Star Wars and then waking up crammed into the gap between your bed and the wall. Don't remember any creepy dreams, but once you woke up in the middle of the night but couldn't move. Yes, yes. Sleep paralysis. Still liked your sleep paralysis episode that a massive hellhound was at the foot of your bed keeping away smaller canine figures, but wasn't friendly, like he was protecting his meal. Whoa. Sinister, that sounds epic. Yes. Squidward has to give SpongeBob the gift and gives him a bomb that's disguised as a pie. Yes. Just found your channel because you wanted to listen to Esbern's dream from the Blades. Saw your live and here we are talking about dreams. Ah, well, welcome aboard. Yeah, that's still one of my favorite videos I've ever posted, and it's been a few years since I posted that one. It was a just a simple tribute to Max von Sydow after he passed away. Very talented actor behind the microphone and on screen. Do not mention to anyone in the dream that you know it's a dream. It's horrifying.
Good to see you, by the way.
I've heard mixed results about that. Sometimes the people in the dream just brush it off or they play along, and then other times messed up, scary stuff happens. Had sleep paralysis, it scares you so badly. Oh yes, it's terrifying. Happened to you several times. I know I've told the story about my sleep paralysis episode. I might do a whole video just dedicated to that. Need a creepy, glowing campfire background. Some stock footage so I can just tell the story. Or I could just point a flashlight under my chin. Odd you don't have sleep paralysis. Oh, if you don't have it, be glad. It's absolutely terrifying. It's one of the scariest things I've ever experienced. I know I've told you guys my sleep paralysis story, so I won't go repeating it for like the 10th time, but unless somebody wants me to. Renaissance paintings with demons on top of sleeping people are of sleep paralysis, apparently. Ooh. My former youth pastor from years ago had a roommate in college who only became his roommate because his previous roommate was scaring him so bad. He would wake up in the night. He would be woken up in the middle of the night by his former roommate screaming his head off in his bunk on the other side of the room. He would wake up and ask him what happened. And the guy would swear up and down he woke up with weight on his chest, like something heavy was sitting on his chest, heavy enough to inhibit his breathing. And whatever it was staring him right in the face with red glowing eyes. He would start screaming as loud as he could. And it was happening with such frequency that the guy telling the story got freaked out and said, "Nope, I want a different roommate. This isn't working out for me." He asked to be switched to a different room after that. You all right there, Zayla? Repeat it for the 10th time. Welcome to chat, Connor. Yes, indeed. We play Skyrim and chat about random stuff, whatever we feel like talking about. Sometimes we're talking about food. Other times we're talking about other video games. Talking about real-world events, however messed up they may be. And other times we're doing what we do now, talking about dreams. Karjo needs that armor, give him Nordic. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to get Karjo some better armor. And Nordic's a good look for him, too. Doesn't have the gauntlets, but the armor itself. Ooh, and the matching shield. Oh, Karjo.
Can I help you?
Yo, Car bro.
I'll be
Got you
sure
some
to
cool
put it to
armor.
good use.
I don't know if it'll be warmer, but it at least looks warmer. Sleep deprivation, not getting enough rest, increases the likelihood of REM intrusions. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sleeping on the back, the supine position, sleeping face up is the most common physical triggers that can cause airway narrowing and micro-awakenings. Ah. And occasionally I do story time. Yes, much appreciated. I also appreciate when you're telling jokes too. Let's see, repeat it for the 10th time you say. I'll try to make it brief, since I've told it before, but basically my worst ever sleep paralysis episode was when I woke up laying on my side, couldn't move, couldn't even speak. It sounded and felt like somebody was running around in the room behind me, ransacking my room, opening up drawers and stuff, throwing things on the floor like they were frantically looking for something. And I didn't know who it was. I had closed and locked the door before I went to sleep, so I don't know how they got in my room. I tried to scream, but could only make a noise like, couldn't even properly scream. And whoever or whatever it was heard me trying to scream, and it sounded and felt like whoever or whatever came running over to the edge of my bed and slammed into the edge of my bed like they were right behind me. And I swear I could feel hot breath on the back of my neck. Right on the back of my neck. Like they were right there, inches away. And I couldn't scream.
He was slight but surprisingly good in a fight.
I snapped out of it and spun around to defend myself, and no one was there. And the room wasn't ransacked. Everything was in order. To reduce episodes, experts recommend practicing good sleep hygiene. Ah. Some people just naturally release more DMT than others during sleep.
Yes, my friend. This ship was not designed to travel across the land. I am here for you.
My thoughts exactly, Kaya. How long do episodes of sleep paralysis usually last? That one was probably just a minute or two, but it felt like an eternity because it was so freaking scary.
We could probably fix this boat up if we had the time, inclination, and skill. You have something to say? Okay, what is next on the agenda? Okay, I will try not to start any trouble. Yes? Moving out.
Sleep paralysis can last between 15 and 25 minutes. Gee whiz! It's interesting. You've also had sleep paralysis. What's interesting and terrifying was that it didn't just feel like being unable to move. It felt like actually being held down. Asked if I got a haircut. No, I got them all cut.
Teleportation successful. Yes.
Slept in a haunted house before and had a lovely chat with a lady in a beautiful Victorian dress.
How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, did she tell you where the gold was buried?
I hope I know the answer. I am open to suggestions. I can be quite excitable. Good idea.
Yes, do tell, Valen. That sounds interesting. If you have trouble with sleep paralysis, take some paper and write something in big letters on it. When you're having an episode, try to read it. You won't be able to, and you can force yourself awake. Ha! Every time you have sleep paralysis, I have to fight. To really fight to even twitch your eyes and find it very hard to move your body side to side. Why was the roof installation free? Because they didn't charge you a shingle dollar. I don't know. Don't get how to utilize the system with Inigo correctly. I do it wrong half the time too, which is why I keep checking back in with him about his aggression. She told her life story and her tragic death. Wow. What do we do with a drunken sailor?
We are sailing this ship anywhere, Captain.
Inigo. How do you separate sailors in the Khajiit Navy? You tell them to go elsewhere. Hey! I'm sorry. I forgot why I came this way. Alright, we were looking for a certain set of ruins in the fjords. We're pining for the fjords. Pining for the fjords? What kind of talk is that? With a hammer and tongs. I'm trying to get it. Very hard to move your body side to side. It helps slightly. It takes a while, though. Ah. Yes, do tell, Valen. How did she die? Want to hear a joke you made as an edgy middle schooler? Ooh, do. Yes, please. Promise to keep her secret. Okay. Been so focused on story time, didn't even notice the conga line of followers. Oh, yes, we have... Whoops. We have Inigo with us. Inigo's a permanent part of the squad. So are Karjo and Zayla. I've been using these three followers together for about 7 or 8 years now. Wow. And we also happen to have Dirkithus. And apparently we're waiting for Lucian to catch up. Yo, Lucian, where are you? Daggerfall, not Morrowind. What's the difference between a trampoline and a baby? Where are we now? I had to step away for a minute. Poking around the fjords near Windhelm, trying to find... There was like a shrine with a College of Winterhold student who was deceased. Very, very dead. Don't jump on the trampoline. Jeez! I remember the first time with sleep paralysis. What? Died by being shot by a lover, and that's all I can say. Wow. During the first time with sleep paralysis, vividly kept falling back asleep and it would resume. Oh yeah, I had that experience before, yeah, where the dream would pick up where it left off. Creepy thing was you heard an old lady's voice like the kind you... To be continued. Hope she found rest. Yes, seconded. That's terrifying, but also really fascinating. Like you would imagine a witch to have. She told me, there's no escape. You're stuck here. Then she probably laughed evilly too. Anyway. Found someone who listened to her story. Yeah, that's like some sixth sense level stuff. Where the ghosts just want some closure and thus want you to listen to their story of what happened. They were called jumpolines until you... Oh, gosh. Jeez, Fist. Man, it's the Hafengar Fjord. Oh, I've been looking in the wrong place, right? Hitting the invisible wall. Had a dream where you were Brittany from Alvin and the Chipmunks and you were fighting a dragon. Always with me as you have her necklace and you're never going to let it go. Wow. There were some ruins around here. There was like a platform with a shrine. Maybe I'm too far east. Maybe it's further west of me over there somewhere. Hate sleep paralysis. Then again, who does like it to begin with? I never enjoyed it. It was always terrifying. I doubt anybody's experiencing sleep paralysis was ever like, oh, heck yeah. This is my jam. Nah. Again, there's like ads for medication. 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea. Also, person number 5 is enjoying the diarrhea? I don't think so. Blaze swimming through the cold water. Never met anyone who's experienced it until you met us. Ah. I've experienced it a few times. Mostly it was just when I was having a scary dream and was trying to wake up, but the worst one was definitely the one I just told you guys about. One time as you were waking up, you heard someone whisper, "Okay, it's time to start whispering now." Ooh. I remember Gus Sorolla from Rooster Teeth on one of the episodes of the Rooster Teeth podcast talking about a college friend of hers who was sharing an apartment with her friend. She was home by herself. She heard a noise downstairs. She went downstairs and turned on the light, and there was no one there, so she shrugged and said, okay, maybe it was my neighbor, whatever. She walked back upstairs, and as she was going upstairs, she turned the light back off, and a voice on the staircase, the empty, dark staircase, mind you, behind her, whispered, "We don't like the dark." And she ran upstairs and hid in the bathroom. Creepy stuff. Where are the thingies I'm looking for? There was a platform with a shrine, and I believe the body of one of the deceased College of Winterhold students. Maybe I'm just too far east. I think I'm too far east. Maybe it's over here somewhere near the standing stone. Anyway, after Gus Sorolla told that story about the voice whispering, "We don't like the dark," he said, if I was the girl living in that apartment, that would have just made me angry. I would have flipped the light back on and yelled at the ghost, "Are you paying the electricity bill, Mother so-and-so? Who's paying to keep these lights on? Not you!" Stories are beginning to make you expect nightmare fuel. Ooh. For the nightmare bonfire. Well, if you do happen to have any spooky dreams tonight, do let us know. Where are you, ghost? Show yourself. This other time when you were like 10 and you had a dream where you were in the final battle and Lion the Witch in the wardrobe, and Archer shot me and you literally felt the arrow go in your back. Wow. What do I need help with? A lot of things. Oh, I'm trying to remember where this platform is. With like a shrine and the dead body of one of the College of Winterhold students from the unmarked like pirate Daedra quest in the midden. The other thing hidden in the midden shadow mirror, musket written poetry should be forbidden. Cars on the wet road, they be skidding. Trying to figure out why Khajiit would side with the Empire. Why side with either side? I don't think either side's very nice to Khajiit. In my humble opinion. I think even Inigo himself comments on the war being pointless. Not a nightmare even when we were young. There was a scene in Thomas the Tank Engine movie, ironically enough, that scared the ever-loving daylight out of you. Oh, do tell. The one with Diesel as the villain. You know where it is? Okay, am I too far east? I think I'm too far east. Jimmy, you were 13 maybe? A creature was coming up through your bedroom floor via a portal, and you happened to make eye contact with it. No features except red glowing eyes, and then it disappeared, and then you woke up. Holy! Keep thunking. Good for the brain.
You want to talk? I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
Nords actually have a good history with Khajiit. They were allies in several historic wars in Tamriel. The only rub was when Nords recommended Khajiit wear heavy armor because they weren't built for it. Ah.
The Serpent Stone temporarily paralyzes an enemy and poisons them. Side effects may include regret and pain if you use it on me.
Looking for the college student on fire. It's near the coast. I found, if it's like the burning body in a kneeling position, I found that. I found the necklace on that body, which I don't remember if it's part of any quest or not. I have it right here. One you're looking for is near Ysgramor's tomb. Okay, thank you. I am too far east. Way too far east. Okay. It's probably in this area over here. Okay, cool. To the northish of the Winterhold. Okay, thank you.
Where does snow come from, I wonder? My brother said it is dead skin scratched from the arms of the gods. Maybe he was right. I hope not.
Inigo. Inigo, you funny blue boy. Just north of it. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. You're having a nightmare about the werecat that Michael Jackson turns into in the Thriller music video. And he was trying to find you in your house. Gee whiz. That's bad. That's bad. You know it. The only discrimination toward Khajiit in Skyrim is because of the caravans, who are thieves, guild associates, and drug smugglers. Oh yeah, I've seen some of them trying to sell skooma.
So many refuse to talk to us. They think we are drug smugglers.
And then you look and, oh, you're literally selling skooma. Scene where Thomas was alone going to a train station when the lights went out, and the only thing you could see in the dark was a pair of glowing red eyes off in the distance. What, was the train from hell following him? Was it the Ozzy Osbourne crazy train? How do the Empire feel about the cars? I would imagine they want the price of gas to come down, same as everybody else. Except the politicians who keep the price of gas high on purpose. You all need therapy with these dreams. Yes, we do. We need therapy, we need caffeine. I'm instinctively turning this way, but I know this isn't the right spot either. Weird experiences with bears as well. They also sell sleeping tree sap, which is hist sap, which is best known for causing psychotic hallucinations in non-Argonians. Ah, should be to your right. Thank you. Remember that scene, Stephen? It scared the daylights out of me too. I think I hear Dusty chirping at the door again. I'm gonna go check. Oh, Dusty. Hey, come on in.